pop my, hey, let me pop my, hold up, let me pop my, shit. Let me pop my, hey, let me pop my, hold up, let me pop my, shit. Let me pop my, hey, let me pop my, hold up, let me pop my, shit. Let me pop my, hey, let me pop my, hold up.
The reason why most people who address anything different
morning guys, it's 5:30 in the morning. No, it's not 5:30, it was 5:30 earlier. It's nearly 7 o'clock now. So yeah, it's just gone, it's a bit dark now, isn't it? It was light before. 1 second. There we go. So it's just after 7 o'clock. I've come to a new place. It's a lot more secluded. It was a lot messier too, but I spent last night about an hour and a half giving it a good tidy up, getting rid of all the debris. I did a time lapse of it, so I might do that after this little intro bit here. But stay tuned because it's going to be an exciting day. I have many things planned. I don't know exactly what, but I know there's something bubbling beneath the surface. It's Friday morning. Cruise on. What's happening? I'm at another little secluded spot. It's away from public view. I came here last night. It was Thursday night. I'd been in the surrounding vicinity area and thought, it's not so bad. I'll keep it in mind, yeah? And I just didn't want to go back to my other little secluded spot because it would have just been too many nights in a row to sit well with me. So I thought I'll go and check out another spot. I still had plenty of daylight. I've wandered in. Like I said before, I've got a time lapse of me tidying this place up, but now it's daylight. I'm going to show you what I've got planned for the place because I've been lying here drinking tea. Lying here drinking tea, and I've just been looking at the surrounding area and what I can possibly do with it to make it a bit more winter friendly. So I'll have the two places to swap between at the moment. There may well be a third place coming up, I don't know. But anyway, I'll just turn you around and have a look. So this is the sort of the entranceway. There's lots of scrub around, so nobody can really approach without them being heard, which is always a bonus in my book. And it looks like over there's a bit of a rubbish pile. I don't know if you can see it. It's over in that gap there somewhere. Don't know what that's about. I might have a look at that later. But this is it. Doesn't look like much at the moment. You can see I cleared all the ground, cleared all the leaf away to just basically check to make sure there was no nasties there. I've got my tarp set up there just as a bit of a cozy nook with my brollies, and all the bricks that I found, I've created this little fireplace here. So when I'm sat, what's here, there, I'm sort of leaning up against the side. All the bricks have created this little beauty, and it's just taken the chill off as well, because this wall that I have here, that's that's keeping the heat trapped in a way. The other thing I've got planned, if you look up, you've got this funky tree structure above. So what I'm thinking of doing is, with all the building sites around London, there's plenty of this scaffolding sheet here. I just need to find myself some of that. And this here, this looks like, once I've moved, I'll have to chop this here sort of thing. This is a dead tree, by the way, because that is supporting all these flexible tendrils. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? These, I'm going to, can I show you with one? Is there any free enough to show you? This is a live tree. And I'm thinking of curling these over to make like the rib of a roof that I can then put the scaffolding sheet on top of. And I think that would work really well. It's hard to sort of, until this is chopped out of the way, because that is supporting all these, and I can just paracord it or cable tie it to this other live tree that's there and create that sort of boat hull, I suppose you could say, in a way, and then sheet it a particular way so that when it rains, it just, the laps, you're going to have to go like that so it rains, so it doesn't leak in. And build up a stick wall just here, probably around to here. So build that wall up around there, up to the roof, and have this. This is where I swept all the leaf matter. That's what all this is here. Swept it, scraped it. So yeah, build like a stick wall just around there, just to enclose it in. I think that would be beautiful. So I'm probably going to be working on this up until the real bad weather hits, which, I mean, we've probably got till January, till the weather really does change to be uncomfortable. That's my plan so far. So that rubbish pile, one thing I've just realised as well, watching some of my older videos, just to see my own progression on what they are, the later ones, what they're like. When I'm about to start speaking, I'm saying, so. It would be a good editing sequence, that actually. So, just piece them all together. Anyway, little segue there, never mind. So, I just went for a walk down to that rubbish pile. Found me a little table. Which is a bit grotty, but yeah, nice little addition. not so bad. Like I said, it's Friday morning. I've got the starts of another little encampment here. I'm going to make good inroads on this. I'm probably going to visit this place maybe a couple of times a week, maybe 3 times a week, and just do a little bit extra on it. Slowly gather some materials for sort of a semi sort of base camp in a way. Yeah, so it's quite nice, and it's amazing as well the difference having those bricks at the back just to reflect the heat. I found a couple more bricks as well, so it's only a sort of maybe third of a circle, that arc that I've done, and I've banked the dirt that I've dug out from this hollow pan area I've created where the actual fire sits. I've put behind those bricks there to hopefully retain and reflect more of that heat. And it seems to be working. When that had died down earlier, you could feel the chill straight away, but I don't want to get too used to the fire. It's a bit of a double-edged sword, because as much as I like the fire, it creates that sense of you being warm, so it takes away your natural thermostat in a way, your climatization. So the fire is very nice and comforting, but it gives you a false sense of comfort, which can be turned off at the, flick of a switch, as it were. So I'm going to have to limit the open fireness and just concentrate more on my layers. I'm actively looking for the sleeping bag as well at the moment. I've had a few people ask how it's going. So I'm now in the phase, because I've had the funds donated, just about enough now to start making inroads on that. And I've been to a few shops around London here, but unfortunately, a lot of them have sent their camping stock back for the winter. So I'm in the actively looking phase of that at the moment. I have the funds available there. So when I do find one for that price that I initially saw, I can jump on it. I do prefer to pick it up in store. I don't want it posted anywhere. I'm not a big fan of the postal service. Things go missing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to enjoy a bowl of cereal. I'm going to have, because I have, sour cherry and almond granola. And topped off with Somerset's finest organic milk, whole milk at that as well, that even produces a skin on top of your tea, which shows it's erring on the side of being proper milk. You don't often get hot drinks now with skims on unless you use a proper milk, in my book. Not this watered down paint mixture that they give you with no flavour and 90% water. This may end up being another day in the life for Friday, but I doubt it, because there is something I have planned. You're going to have to stay tuned. It's not half making a mess, you know. My mother wouldn't be too pleased if this was my my bedroom back in the day. So this is part 1 of probably 2 or 3 episodes, I'm thinking, of the winter little shelter, hideout, bug out place type of build preparation. Let's see how it goes. So if you're not subbed or a regular viewer of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, because I don't know when my videos are dropping most of the time. Ugh, need a tie of some sort. I could use some paracord, but I don't really want to if I can help it. Parts 2 and 3 you could drop at any time, so make sure you get notified, yeah? Makes perfect sense. Whilst I'm on this self-promotion bit as well at the moment, why not like the video, share the video, gossip about the video, tell everyone you know about the video. Let's see what we can make of this one. Also, that 63% that watch all my content that are not subscribed, please think about subscribing and hitting the bell. It would mean the world to me, it really would. Well, that's just about a wrap for this first episode in this bug out build that I'm doing. Probably got about another minute left in this this one. So it's, well, what is the date? I have no idea. It's the beginning of October 2025. The world is not in a very good state. Politics is all over the place. I'm doing my thing my way on my own terms. For me, that works. I've got no complaints. Some of you probably see this as hardship. And yes, it does have a lot of negatives. But I do truly feel that what I gain from living the way that I do for myself, it outweighs the majority of the hardships that I experience. You know, a hot shower on tap, a comfy seat to sit on and just lean back on, instant hot water whenever you want it. Little things like that. But I certainly don't miss the cost. I'm quite lucky I've got a part-time job, and I only choose to work 3 mornings a week because I do see that to provide myself with the necessities, being food, that's all I need to do. And I appreciate every single one of you watching my content, and all those people that have given me money to upgrade my sleeping bag. That means the world to me, that there's people out there that care enough to do that. It really does. So till next time, see you later.